Hello everybody, my name is Zerodaimaru and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, the slow decline of the Capet Dynasty. Or at least that's the way it freaking feels lately. I feel like I'm playing a Stark in a George R.R. Martin book. Small spoiler for anybody who hasn't read them, the Starks get fucked at every turn, and so have I. Okay, so as I said, I was gonna let the game run for a little bit, just until my guy died, because there was no way he was getting out of prison. He, in fact, died in prison. And in that time, joy of freaking joys, the king decided to come in and say, you know what? Blois belongs to me now, and there's nothing you can do about it because fuck you. So that was fun. Let's see. Oh, yes, the other thing. Our gambit to try to put our son, when we eventually have one, on the throne is officially, like, that's over. It's not going to work anymore, because one, this guy has a son now, so that's fun. Two, the chances of actually, like, trying to assassinate this fucker is, well, let's just call it not good. Yeah. And, you know, funny enough, like, this guy is what? I don't remember how old he is. Doesn't matter. You know, this guy is 21. Okay, right? You know, now let's take a look at his brother. Well, his brother is, like, 12. Surely he'd be easier to kill, right? You'd think that, but you'd be wrong. So then I was taking a look around and decided, hey, what about trying to put one of my own sons on the throne of Paris? Because, I mean, he's only got one son, right? Two daughters. We have a son, marry it off to one of his daughters. You know, that could work, right? Well, fuck me again, because guess what? Nope. So, yeah. So I don't really know how we're going to expand at this point. It seems like every time I try to expand, I get screwed, which I'm not really enjoying, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's not the fun kind of screwing. So, yeah, I think what we're going to do, to start with here, is wait, because the king currently is depressed, which gives him a negative health, and he's also ill. So he's at -3 health at the age of 32. Which means he's got a fairly good chance to die. And if that happens, it might open some doors for us. At the very least, it destabilizes the region, and maybe we can see a split in the kingdoms again. I don't think we're going to get that lucky, but we'll see. In the meantime, I am basically going to be tending my lands, trying to get myself up. The good thing about having such a long down period where I was not really able to do anything is we've amassed a shit ton of money. So that's handy. But we're just gonna kind of use that to try to build up my towns a little bit here, I think. We're gonna use it to try to get myself in a position so that when the opportunity to expand again presents itself, we'll be ready for it. We're also gonna be looking for some advantageous marriages that might allow me to consolidate some land, things like that. So without further ado, the first thing I want to do is try to find something that is going to increase my tax size. And unfortunately, the only thing I need, or the thing I need for that is castle infrastructure at 4, which I think we're a little ways away from. Castle infrastructure. Yeah, we're not even at 3 yet, so it's going to take a little while before we can do that. So that is a bit of a shame. Maybe I can take a look at some of the cities in here. Nothing I can build there. Nothing I can build there. They've actually been fairly on top of controlling that. Auxerre is my other county that I control currently. Is there anything I can do? I can increase I can build a castle town here. Because the problem is, in all the shit that happened kind of before, like the places that I have sunk some money into are now either not controlled directly by me or not controlled by me at all. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and kind of bump up Auxerre here. I think it's only 200 gold. Gives me a tax income increase of +2. So that'll give me up to 5 gold per month, which over the course of a couple of lifetimes should pay for itself. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to also go into my council here and move my my dude man to Auxerre to help him, or to help improve that. We're also going to send my diplomat into Paris because the king doesn't like me too much right now. and we're going to try to fix that. Because we kind of need the king to stop kicking our face in. That'd be nice. Let's see here. We want... At this point, we don't really have a great spy master, so let's see if we can find somebody who's better. Not really. So we're going to just have you sit at home and scheme just to hopefully protect ourselves from any nastiness that might be happening. We don't really need troops trained anymore, so you can go ahead and research military tech. And let's take a look at my vassals here. Are there any kind of priestly types that are paying the church instead of me? Not at the moment. Are you a heretic? I think you might be. No, you're fine. What's with the weird Pope hat then? Alright, whatever. Sure, okay. Yeah, so there's nothing really in there I need to worry about. If I take a look at my religion, though, the Pope doesn't hate me, but I can see, like, the King of France trying to get me excommunicated because he's a douche. So we're going to go over to the papacy here and improve religious relations with Il Papa. All right. So that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and get the game running here at a lower speed as I kind of take a look around at what's going on. Let's take a look like down here. Are there any advantages? Well, you know what? There's really no point in... Oh, what's this? I meant the woods and I must be on a hunt right now. Let me see. I can gain the trait kind, which gives me diplomacy and vassal opinion, which would not be horrible right now. I don't think... Because if we take a look at this guy, his stats are kind of shit. So I don't think we're going to be doing too much with this guy unless we get a really good, you know, chance that I just can't pass up. We're not really going to be doing too much with this guy. I'm also going to change this over to have a son, because that's what I most want. Unfortunately, my guy is also chaste, so his fertility is down. And I think she's also got something that lowers her fertility. Maybe not, actually. Nope. Okay, never mind then. Still, the shot to my fertility is going to make having a son hard. And there's no real point in looking around for advantageous marriages until we actually have that son. So I am going to pick up kind, because that'll help with my vassals. My vassals have a pretty good opinion of me, but it can never be too high. Grand Hunt is over, sure. Let's take a look here. We do need to nominate a successor for the... for Burgundy. Currently, my brother is the heir. And he is winning. My brother is kind of shit as well. So we kind of don't want him to take over. Well, I mean, like, if he took over, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But it still wouldn't be the most amazing thing ever. And it would cause enough upheaval to, you know, to make some issues for us. That's kind of the problem right now, is because we were in prison for so long there. Let's go ahead and unpause the game. Because we were in prison for so long there, the AI kind of took over our country for a couple of years there. Or I guess our duchy. And they didn't do a great job, if I'm being perfectly honest. So let's go ahead. We're going to bump the speed up even more. Revoke the county of Munster. Okay, that wasn't one of ours. This king is going a little crazy as far as revoking shit goes, because I'm not the only one that he's nailed with that. Let's get you up in there. This is my vassal, okay. Our commanders are not amazing, I won't lie. I could press that, but it would get me murdered. Because my only allies won't really join me. Yep. Of East France. Oh, I know why it's telling me this. Okay, you're no longer a character of special interest, because I can't do what I wanted to do there. Clotaire, my brother should be married. On that, I do agree. King Henry of Lithuania. That's this one, right? Fairly certain. Yeah, so that would give me an alliance. Not one I'm probably going to use, but you never know when shit like that might come in handy. Because I can't wage war internally. That's kind of the big piece of shit in our pie right now. Is I can't, all the lands that I might be able to take to, make myself stronger, I can't freaking declare war on because the king has said no, because he's a douchebag. So let's go ahead and get that alliance with Lotharania, if nothing else. Because it will, if we ever have a war where we're outside of the realm, it will help. I don't think that's really something that can happen at this point. Child lacks a guardian, my half-sister. You know what? I might as well educate her. Actually, you know what? Nah. Here you go, uncle. You can take care of her. I don't really care too much there. Successor nomination. I have 3-week claims that can be pressed. I can claim Castile. What's this? All right. Claim Chartez. Which is where? Right there. But how could I claim that if... Yeah, okay, never mind. I can't. It's saying that I can do something that I actually can't. We lost our marshal for some reason. Not super happy about that, but we can go ahead and continue researching military tech, I guess. Let's see. I can grant another commander slot. So I might as well go to him. Our best commanders are level 11s. So that makes me so happy. Let's see. What was the other one I could... Where is this? This is... Claim Minorca? Many something? Oh, is that this one down here? No, that's Marcon. What the hell is this one? I don't see it. Is it up here? No. Well, if it's not fairly close to my lands, I don't think it's going to be all that useful anyway. Still, though, I wish there was a way. And maybe you're there. No, you're in Limousine from the looks of things. Yeah. I wish there was a way I could just say, show me where this place is. Like, I can claim Castile. Which one is that again? Oh. Oh, ho. Who are you? God damn it. Let me see. You're 55 years old. For fuck's sakes. Okay. 55 years old, 2 kids. Your liege lord is my vassal. That's actually fairly handy. So if you took that, if I understand the way the rules of the game work, you would still be my vassal, right? No, because at the very least that is a duchy. And because I'm also a duke, she would not be able to be underneath me. All right, so we're just going to ignore that. All right, carrying on. Pump up the speed. On the master builder was taking me under his wing and it's blah 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 blah. What does this actually do? Speeds up the work, I guess. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. There's like plagues and shit going on. Oh. Somebody seeks to kill me, right? Yes. All right. Stop it. You won't. Okie dokie then. Let's pause real quick and just see how much that, How hard would it be for me to just murder her before she can murder me? Plot power. If I was willing to throw a bunch of money at it, it would be possible. She has no backers that I know of. And really, if this guy dies, it's not that big of a deal for me. So I'm just gonna, whatever. All right. So the money has gone up, which is good. But does that mean that this thing in Auxerre is finished building? It has not. All right. We must be pulling money from somewhere else then. That's fine, though. Not complaining. Let's see. Today, my brother, Cloyter, asked me for a fief of his own to govern. Yeah, I don't have anything to give you. Mentioned a church career. My wife... Well, no, my wife won't be pregnant yet. Oh, you're 30 and you have no children. Come on, dude. Get to work. Nothing I'm terribly interested in going on at the moment. Oh, you know what I should be doing? Is doing things like holding feasts, holding summer fairs, going on grand hunts, that kind of thing. What do my vassals currently think of me? Fairly high opinions down the board. Except for you. You're kind of being a dick about your taxes, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't see the need to waste the money on a feast right now, if I'm being perfectly honest. The main bonus of a feast is improving relationships with your vassals. I'm pretty great after all. I mean, of course I am. I lose the humble trait. Oh, fuck a duck. If you could lose the chase trait, I'd be totally okay with that. I mean, yay, she's pregnant. All right, hopefully that'll be a son. I can go into hiding. I don't see the point currently. Take a look at the intrigue. Yeah, she still doesn't have any backers. And the plot. Why do you even want to kill me? Like, what the hell is your deal? What would you get out of it? Duke Bernard as for Aquitaine. Castletown is finished. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and get my steward, who is absolute horseshit, by the way. The best I can do is a 9? That's still a jump up from what he can do. Sorry, dude. I mean, you did good work with the building there, but you're kind of shit at your job in all other cases. Okay, everything else there is fine, so we'll go ahead and let things run. Okay. So, the king likes me a bit more. Oh, wait, no. He died. Alright, now that he's the king, it's probably even harder to kill him, but let's see. There's more people around him that could possibly get the job done. Not enough with a high enough... Oh, if only we could get this guy on our side. He would be able to add so much. I want to actually see him. Alright, how far in the red is he? Quite far. Because he likes King Alphonse. He's also old. And but he is pretty decent at his job. Not amazing, but decent enough. What about you? No, you like King Alphonse as well. You like King Alphonse. Yeah, so do you. This might be something I could do. I need to hold off, though, until after my child is born. Because hopefully my child will be male. And then I could do a marriage to his sister, hopefully, who is not already betrothed. I do a betrothal. Get that marriage in there. My son then becomes the King of France. Alright, well, the king likes me even more. Ooh. You see, I could press the Kingdom of France. Whoops. Not independence. Claim France for my uncle. Can't I just claim France for me? I don't think that's something I can do, because what's my current military strength? Yeah, no. No, that's not a thing that can happen. Alright, But this does raise an interesting potential opportunity. Okay, so the king now super likes me. Like, plus 90 from improved relations. Holy shit. Awesome. All right. A son. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. You're... All right, so go here, go here, go here. You are... Why are you not considered my heir? My son was just born and he hates me. How does a baby who has been alive for like a day, less than a day, understand what an elective monarchy succession is and how much that's shit for him? I don't get that. Anyways, arranged betrothal. I want... What's her name? I want to make sure I'm marrying the right princess. Her name is Marguerite of France. Okay, Marguerite. So go back in here. No. Arrange betrothal. This one. Yes. They'll say yes. Send that. Now, we need to murder this shit. So, I need a spy master. Hopefully we can get one that's better. Out of 12. Yeah, he's also a drunkard. That doesn't seem like a good thing to have for a spy master. Come up here, build a spy network. Intrigue. We need... Alright, send gifts. Send lots of gifts. Alright, so that gets that. More gifts. This is, if this works... Oops, don't plot to kill. Invite to plot. I don't like inviting... Jesus, that's a lot of money for such a low increase, but... We don't exactly have a whole bunch of people who are just jumping at the chance to murder the current king of France. Everybody's on board. At this point, I don't care if I get caught. I'd really like to get this old guy on my side, but I don't think it's possible. He likes King Alphonse way too much. Maybe. Where are you currently at? You are... No, go away. Ah! Alright. I want to know exactly where the guy is, so I'm going to zoom in super close. Go into plot power. Doom, doom, doom. You're in... Really? But that's not your seat, is it? Okay, go the fuck away. Actually, you know what? There's an easier way to tell. No, for God's sakes. Okay, you don't actually have any titles, so it would be hard to... What I was thinking was using my diplomat to sour the relationship between the king and this guy. But... yeah, that's not really a thing that can happen. My hope has got to be at this point that that guy just dies then. Alright. So we're up to 33% plot power. I need a new ambition. And then I need to call this episode to a close. Let's go ahead and try to improve my intrigue, because that'll help with the whole murdering of the prince thing. Alright, and then I just want to see kind of where we get to as far as plot power goes. Alright, so the betrothal between my son and his sister has been accepted. The king is currently 11 years old, so we have a few years to try to off him. We're going to have to be watching our intrigue nice and close. Again, this is one of these gambits that is probably not going to succeed, and if it doesn't work, I'm not going to be all that upset by it. If it does work, that could be a very, very large feather in our cap. In fact, the entirety of France taken by murdering a single 11-year-old child. That's pretty exciting. Anyway, guys, I hope you are enjoying this series, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode of Crusader Kings 2. Until then, so long.